Hey guys, it's Emperor here. Sorry for the long time no upload. It's been really hard with my studies and everything because of exams, and well, now I'm gonna compensate for those 3-4 weeks missed with the 4 tip video. Enjoy! So my first few tips are about sniper rifles. First tip is about the sniper rifles ACOG sights, or for the ballista iron sight or ACOG sight. You can actually hold on your breath when using the ACOG sight or this iron sights. Now, iron sights, I don't see much of a use for it unless you're sniping with the iron sights, which I don't know why you're doing it. You're just doing it, but nonetheless, it's not much of an improvement for the iron sights, but for the ACOG sights, especially for the DSR ACOG and the XPR 50 ACOG, it's a huge difference. If you're trying to just pick off a guy from a bit further away, you can just hold down your breath and it's easy. Of course, all you need to do for holding down your breath is press the hold breath button. It's not really rocket science, but if any of you didn't know that, here it is. And it's not like in previous CODs where there was just idle sway when you use the ACOG. It's actually pretty useful now. And second tip is for the SVUAS. Um, with the variable zoom, it actually has very little zoom or no zoom. I think it's no zoom, but some people say it's very little zoom. But nonetheless, it has very little zoom and it's very good for aggressive sniping, so close quarters and for further range because of variable zoom way far. And it's really helpful for any aggressive snipers, especially with the fast fire rate, but you might need extended mags or fast mags or whatever you want because it chews through ammo fast. My third first tip is for the variable zoom. Nonetheless, it's actually a very good sight for all the sniper rifles. I use it on every one of my sniper rifles because it allows for aggressive sniping because of the low zoom level and pure sniping with the higher zoom level. And just a tip for you guys, it also kind of lowers recoil because of the less zoom, but it's kind of controversial on the less recoil. My last tip for the sniper rifles is for the aim down the sights time. Every sniper rifle has the same aim down the sights time except for the ballista. Ballista actually has the fastest aim down the sights time with all the sniper rifles. So there's practically no use of using the SVUAS over the XPR unless you want the fast fire rate because practically the XPR beats the SVU in every way possible. Okay, my second tip for you guys is about the leaderboards and about the XP and score. Now, the leaderboards are actually based off score per minute, not XP per minute. Now, this can be kind of confusing because XP does not equal score, and score does not always equal to XP. Now, a good example of this is when you get a kill with a score streak. Now you see the score on your screen, which is about plus 25, but you always get a medal. That medal actually counts towards your XP, not the score. And your XP will never equal to your score per minute. Otherwise, you get a challenge done and you automatically have a swarm, and that could be pretty bad. But uh, it can get kind of confusing between the score and XP thing. I think the only thing that counts towards both score and XP is the kills. I'm not 100% sure of that, but that's what I'm I think. And the only other thing that equals to XP is the badges at the end of the game. Obviously, those badges and everything they total up, and that's your XP for the game. And your score is the one that counts towards your kill streak. So basically, anything like hunter killer you get, I think it was plus 15. That counts towards your score, but the badge you get, I think it was falling skies or whatever. It's that's the thing that actually equals to your XP. Now this is kind of confusing. This is a whole nother video, but so this actually kind of deceives a lot of people thinking that Hardpoint is the fastest game mode to level up. Not always true. Of course, I might think that's actually headquarters. I'm not 100% sure, but that's the game mode I tried out and I actually leveled up pretty fast in there. I'm not 100% sure about it, but you guys can try it out. Try some other game modes. Of course, the 100% sure fastest way to level up, go for the challenges. Mix up your game type, mix up your game modes, mix up your strategies, mix up your guns, and go for the challenges. And that actually levels up pretty fast. And of course, uh, after a while, you realize that after you've done pretty much a lot of the challenges, you realize you're leveling up way slower. That's what basically happened to me for the past few weeks. And that's my second tip for you guys. And on to the third. My third tip for you guys involves the MMS and the smoke grenade. What you guys want to do is use this in unison. Basically, what happens when you chuck a smoke grenade, the MMS can actually see everyone through the smoke grenade, if they're standing still, if they're moving, or whatever. It'll actually see anyone, I think it was like 25 meters through the smoke grenade. This can actually give you pretty much advantage in objective game modes. Um, of course, you might want to run scavenger as well. Pick up scavenger packs, and you can actually throw more smoke grenades, and it can become hell for the enemy team because, well, you're the only one with the MMS. Not much people run MMS in objective game modes, or, well, any game mode in general. And another tip for you guys, run scavenger, and be careful of anybody using cold-blooded. Some people might be using it, and that's pretty much the counter to the MMS scanner. Of course, you guys can see through the walls with it. It's not very useful for that, but nonetheless, if anybody's standing still, you can see through the walls and everything. But most campers run cold-blooded. And basically, a lot of people don't use MMS mainly because of the target finder. And, well, you guys now have the upper hand when the B domination, the B flag in domination, which is absolutely hell all the time. Sometimes in demolition, hardpoint is crazy, and using the smoke grenade just gives you such a big boost. And of course, you guys can use it in headquarters. It's just another big boost. But again, just be careful of the people using cold-blooded. They will actually mess you up bad if you depend on this a lot. My last tips for anybody that's playing on PS3. If you guys are playing on Xbox, this tip is not much useful for you. But for any PS3 players, the patch notes for Xbox has come out, and, well, it hasn't come out for PS3 yet. So I'm just thinking, why not exploit some glitches? I'm gonna link the patch notes in the description, and have some fun, guys. It's a lot of balancing issues were fixed in that patch, but there were some glitches. So nonetheless, if you guys just see a glitch that you find interesting, just search it up on YouTube and try using the glitch on PS3. Of course, I found a few glitches, but yeah. Yeah, this is just to show Treyarch that we want the patch the same time as Xbox does, because sometimes there's some issues that need to be fixed ASAP, and we can't wait for a month for a patch that comes out with a DLC. Now, of course, some of the things in the patch come for the DLC purpose. Of course, you can just release two patches, can't you? But of course, lazy Treyarch, lazy Activision, don't get your hopes up too high, guys. Nonetheless, this is my video. This is all the tips. And if there's any footage left after the end of this game, well, enjoy. See you later, guys.